And one of the questions that I get asked a lot as, someone who's been working with brand development, with strategy and business development for the last 14 years is this question about, what does it really take to build a strong brand? And building a strong brand is quite simple. In the theory of it is quite simple, which is not to say that it's easy, but it's quite simple. And I think, so many people mistake brand building for something that you do, through communication. So kind of sending out messages and looking a certain way, having the right style and so forth. And of course, these things really matter. I'm not saying they don't matter. Building a strong brand should be about creating profits, creating a business that thrives. And maybe perhaps you as an entrepreneur, business owner, business leader, it's essentially about the results that you can create for your business. And so doing that is actually fairly simple. And I think, for the most part, the branding industry, the communications industry, the PR industry, has been kind of misleading us because we talk about those messages and the kind of surfaces stuff. If you were to analyze the greatest brands in the world, and if you go back to really looking at how they all started, you would find that, most of them actually started extremely focused. So, most of them, if you think of Nike or Patagonia or even like Whole Foods or, any brand that you're thinking about right now, chances are that they started, serving a very small market, kind of like the smallest viable market, the smallest possible market where they could create something that was unique and highly desirable to that small group of people. Because, what most companies do, especially smaller ones trying to take on the big players, is that we tend to go out and play in way too broad markets, and that is very dangerous to do, and that often leads to mediocrity, which I like to say is the worst place in business. Because when you're seen as mediocre, you're seen as similar, you're going to compete on price. It's going to be very difficult for you to charge a premium, to find your fan base. I talk about the power base, which are your most loyal, your kind of super customers. And that's essentially, those people are actually what makes your business valuable, because the value of your business actually lie in the quality of the relationships that you have with the best customers. It's not in the production facilities, it's not in the patents, all these things, they matter. They're not really what that actual value of your business is, because if someone were to buy your business, they would look at, what are the current cash flows and the money coming in, profitability, and what is it going to be in the future. And so the quality of those relationships is what matters. And so building a strong brand is essentially about developing those relationships. And the way you do that is you become relevant, you connect with people. And the way to be relevant, the way to connect with people is to find something that you can do that is unique and something that connects with a emotional need, something that these people really want to achieve in their lives, and then you go out and put all your efforts into doing that better, providing exceptional value, and to do that you will have to focus. And that's, one of the key secrets of all the most successful brands in the world is that they are able to focus like no one else. They are not running around serving all different customer groups, trying to solve, serve too many needs. They are just focused on a certain group of people, and they understand them better, than anyone else. And then they go out and do everything they can to create exactly what those people want. And that way they are, on their way to creating something that will become, a legendary, iconic cult brand even. And that's how all, especially the most iconic brands, that's how they started. They did not go out on a broad market and try to please everyone. That's always the worst recipe. So hey, hopefully you found this useful, and if you did, and if you want to learn more, if you want to learn the exact formula behind what I talked about, the only strategy, then go to thefutureacademy.com and sign up for my newsletter, or better yet, go and sign up for the course. I'm including a summer special, and so hopefully I'll see you in the course, and hopefully I'll be able to provide some value to you and to serve you and to help you build a game-changing brand and a highly profitable business. Thanks for watching.